Hi Rose Petals and welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Rose Between Pages. Rosie here, and welcome to a mini haul slash movie review. Okay, so basically we went to go see Five Nights at Freddy's yesterday, and I was dressed as a skeleton. I will put the picture here because Josh has it on his phone. It wasn't just me that was dressed up, obviously it was three of us that was dressed up in Halloween makeup. So I was a skeleton, Jam was a skeleton sloth, and Josh was a clown. So that was fun. Five Nights at Freddy's, I give this a 9.5 out of 10. I loved the concept of it, I loved the plot of it, I loved the characters as well, and I love the way that they have made Freddy and the gang. I thought it was really cool how they did it. And Josh Hutcherson, he did a really good job on playing the security guard Mike. Whoever the actress was for Vanessa was brilliant as well, and the little actress for Abby was spot on as well, and the other kids. We also had a couple of YouTubers in there as well. You may know them, you may not, but overall a really good movie. And apparently a second one is coming out, so I'll definitely be going to see that with Josh and Jam, so that'll be fun to go see as a movie date sort of thing. We also went to Wendy's yesterday, and we went to Waterstones, and we went to HMV. We went to quite a few places, and I also went to Home Bargains today as well. So I bought quite a few things. Now we're gonna go into the spoilery review of FNAF. I forgot to mention that basically watching this film made me want to read the books even more. If you've not seen Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie, and you want to, please skip to this time. Basically, I would have personally liked it if Markiplier wasn't as busy as he has been lately with his own movie, and I would have liked it if he was the security guard instead of Josh Hutcherson. I love the fact that Game Theory was in this. Balloon Boy was not as big as I thought he would be. He was quite miniature, but he scared another YouTuber. I can't remember the other YouTuber that was the taxi driver.
Corey Extension.
Yep, he was in it. So I love that the YouTubers are getting more into the movie industry, and especially Game Theory, because he does a lot of theories around FNAF and around, like, obviously different sorts of games. I really like the fact that the children that haunted the animatronics, like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica and Foxy, and also Golden Freddy was in this as well. You had a sneak peek of Golden Freddy while they were in the taxi, and I thought it was really cool that they actually had Golden Freddy in this. I know he's in the first he's in the first game, but it confused me a little bit with how Vanessa said that Michael Afton was her father. I think they may have changed some things around for that, because in the original theories, Michael, aka Mike, is William Afton's son. William's trying his best to get him killed and everything. I loved the fact that at the end of it, you obviously saw William Afton, aka Springtrap, get killed by the kids that he killed back in 1987. He killed 5 kids, which was Golden Freddy, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. He killed them 5 in 1987, and that's why Freddy's Pizzeria actually closed down. In the games, however, it was actually the Bite of 1987, and loads of people thought it was Foxy. And I just loved that it was more story-driven than horror. If you don't know anything about the theories or anything about the games, then you won't really understand some of this movie. But it was really fascinating as to the way they depicted the kids in the dreams of Mike. So if one of them actually hurt him in his dream, he'd be hurt in real life as well. So I liked that as well. Basically, bravo. But I loved that all Abby had to do was change the drawing, because they were seeing William as this big massive hero, even though he was the monster that apparently created them, and he didn't. Basically, Abby changed their perspective of him by changing the drawing, and it was really fascinating to them. He was a friendly bunny, apparently, to them. And then she changed the drawing to him actually stabbing them and killing them, and it was actually pretty interesting as to them turning on him, and then them getting this spring lock suit to actually kill him while he's inside the suit. And then he was twitching like Springtrap does in the games, and that made me think, is he actually still dying to this day, or is he actually dead? Because I guess we may find out that in the second movie.
If you know anything about FNAF lore, you know that he is dead, but his body still is now basically one with the Springtrap suit. And so his soul is now inhabiting both his body and the suit. So in a way he's alive, in a way he's dead.
Yep.
Of course, if you know the lore in and out, you'll know that there's a bunch of fuckery to do with William Afton. He does not go away easily.
No, exactly. It's like me and Josh were talking about this during the end of the film. Like, the fact that Laura Afton, aka Mike's supposed mother, don't think she's actually his mum in that, but you know, it's a bit strange. His mother like turns into a statue after Chris, the older son, gets kidnapped or is killed.
It's the younger brother.
Yeah, it's the younger brother, sorry, he gets killed. And Chris is Shadow Freddy in some of the theories, so, or he's the crying boy from one of the bonus games.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if anyone knows, if we get anything wrong, please correct us.
Yeah, please correct us down below. His mother turns into a statue apparently, and like she just dies, or like she kills herself because she can't deal with it. But she was a ballerina in her lifetime, and obviously William made the Laura, and Laura haunted the Laura, and Baby turned into Elizabeth because Baby was actually made for Elizabeth, but then she like offered an ice cream out of her stomach hatch, and then like brought her in and killed her inside the suit. So she haunts Elizabeth. Baby even. We're going to chat about what I got and what Josh got as well, and what I got for Josh and what I got for Val. So let's start with my candle. And I got a candle which is French vanilla. It burns up to 95 hours. This was only £3 at Home Bargains. And I also got a nutcracker candle for Val because she loves her candles as well. Then I also got, I know I've already said this in my sprints, but I got a bee notebook. And it has gold sprayed edges. That is for my maths module for uni. Today I also got Josh a incense burner, which is this beautiful dragon. Oh shit.
Sorry.
And the crystals light up and change colour. I bought him cones as well. 3 packs of incense cones, which is white sage, nag champa and Palo Santo. And for myself, obviously I got some lady stuff. We don't need to see that. Josh bought this. I mean, I'm obsessed. This. It's a tote bag that says Witch Vibes. It's really, really cool. I bought this dress. It's just a all black dress with white see-through sleeves and collar thing going on with barbed wired love hearts. Yeah, this dress was not cheap. This dress was £34 from Damaged Society. I also bought some tights that I'm wearing right now. Then we went to Waterstones. I got a Be Happy bookmark because I wanted a new bookmark. And I don't know if you can see. Focus. It's got a sunflower. And I really like that. And I'm obsessed with bees at the minute. It's one of my hyper focuses at the moment. Then I bought these two from HMV because they have a 2 for £7 thing going on. They're Five Nights at Freddy's books. Silver Eyes and the Twisted Ones. I think the Silver Eyes is the first one. 10 years after the horrific murders at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza that ripped their town apart, Charlie, whose father owned the restaurant, and her childhood friends reunite on the anniversary of the tragedy and find themselves at the old pizza place, which had been locked up and abandoned for years. After they discover a way inside, they realise that things are not as they used to be. The 4 adult-sized animatronic mascots that once entertained patrons have changed. They now have a dark secret and a murderous agenda. So I'm excited to read this because I loved the games. It has like glitchy stuff. And even all of the chapters have like this glitchy stuff and I love it. So can't wait to dive into these two. If I like this series, I'm gonna make, don't worry, I'm gonna make a vlog involving all of this series. Then I got these two from Waterstones. All Hallows by Christopher Golden. I have a skeleton, so it makes sense. It's Halloween night 1984 in Coventry, Massachusetts, and 2 families are unraveling. The Barbosas have opened their annual Haunted Woods attraction.
Thanks, Mum.
You're welcome. In the forest behind the house, they're about to lose. The Sweeneys are fighting about alcoholism and infidelity on their front lawn. Up the street, a high school senior is about to have her secrets exposed, while down the street, the truth about Ruth and Zach Burgess turns out to be even more horrifying than the rumours ever were. And all the while, 4 children who don't belong are walking door to door. Children in vintage costumes with faded earring makeup. Children who seem terrified and who beg the neighbourhood kids to hide them away to keep them safe from the cunning man. But with families falling apart and the community splintered by bitterness, who will save the children of Parmenter Road? All Hallows, the one night when everything is a mask. I think this is going to be one of my series on my channel, which is called Judging the Books by Their Covers, because I just picked this up because of the cover. So that's going to be on it. Then we have The Other Half by Charlotte Vassell. This was Waterstone's October thriller of the month. And it says at the front, you know how they live, this is how they die. The night before Rupert's 30th is a black tie dinner at the Kentish town McDonald's, catered with cocaine and Veuve Clicquot. The morning after, Rupert's girlfriend Clemmy is found murdered on Hampstead Heath. The difficulty, everyone at the party has alibis, naturally. And then, last but not least, I bought this notebook. It says, Live by the sun, love by the moon. I bought this for my essays. It has this at the front, and then all the way through it's like a calendar thing. So I like that. Also bought a phone, so I have a new phone coming tomorrow. And then I bought Chloe a birthday present. I'm not saying what because she'll see this video. And I bought myself a reading mug, and I bought Josh a gaming mug because Mojo decided it was a good idea to smash Josh's only gaming mug that I bought him. So I've bought him a new one. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment below what you've recently bought lately. And let me know if you've seen the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie, or if you've seen any horror movies lately. Which horror movies have you recently watched? And have you read any of these books? If so, what did you think of them? I'll see you in the next video. Say, subscribe. Bye.